You ever get that feeling the world's changing right in front of you, but you can't quite tell how big it is yet? While some folks still think Bitcoin is just internet money, there's a country out there pulling off a move that's straight up revolutionary. And no, I'm not talking about buying your morning coffee with crypto. This is way bigger than that. Picture one of the most strategic choke points for global trade, a place where billions of dollars in cargo flow through every single year, where massive container ships the size of city blocks queue up like cars at a drive-thru, carrying everything that keeps our modern world running. Now imagine that same place starts accepting Bitcoin as payment for passage. But hold up, let me tell you the real story first. The world is in the middle of a silent war. No tanks, no missiles, no CNN coverage screaming about it 24/7. It's a currency war. And America, we're not winning it anymore. For decades, the US dollar has been the king of global trade. Every major transaction, every oil deal, every international contract, dollar, dollar, dollar. It's been our superpower, our ace in the hole. But that grip is slipping, and countries around the world are quietly breaking free from the dollar's dominance, one Bitcoin transaction at a time. Think about it. When was the last time you heard a politician talk about monetary policy in a way that didn't put you to sleep? Meanwhile, entire nations are reshaping the financial landscape while we're distracted by Twitter feuds and celebrity drama. In the UK, political parties now take donations in crypto, not as some publicity stunt, but as serious campaign financing. Kazakhstan, a country most Americans couldn't find on a map, wants to build an entire crypto city from scratch, complete with mining farms powered by renewable energy. El Salvador made Bitcoin legal tender, basically turned it into digital gold that every citizen can use to buy groceries or pay rent. Even Brazil's getting in the game. Rio de Janeiro wants to be the crypto capital of South America, positioning itself as the Silicon Valley of digital currencies. These aren't small moves by desperate countries. These are calculated chess moves by nations that see where the world is heading. But there's one country down south that's thinking even bigger. Not just accepting crypto for parking tickets or utility bills. Not just letting people pay their taxes with digital coins. Nah, they looked at their biggest asset, their golden goose, and asked, what if we put Bitcoin at the heart of global shipping? Listen closely, because this is absolutely nuts. This country controls the most important shipping shortcut on planet Earth, a man-made miracle that connects two oceans and literally changed the course of human history. Before this canal existed, ships had to sail around entire continents. Now they can cut straight through. Over 400 million tons of cargo, everything from your iPhone to your car, from the coffee you drink to the clothes you wear, passes through here every single year. We're talking about 14,000 ships annually. That's 38 ships every single day cutting through this narrow waterway. And they just announced something that should make every American sit up and pay attention. Cargo ships can now pay in Bitcoin to get priority access through the canal. Yeah, you heard that right. One of the world's most critical trade routes, a choke point that could cripple global commerce if it ever shut down, just went crypto. Think about what this means. When ships get backed up at this canal, it doesn't just affect shipping companies, it affects everything. Remember the Ever Given container ship that got stuck in the Suez Canal for 6 days? That backup cost global trade $9.6 billion per day. Every day, just from one ship blocking one canal. Now imagine having the option to skip the line if you pay in Bitcoin. Crazy? Maybe. Genius? Absolutely. The country? Panama. The waterway? The Panama Canal. The mastermind behind this financial revolution? Mayor Mizrachi, mayor of Panama City. He dropped this bombshell at Bitcoin 2025 in Las Vegas, and according to people who were there, the room went dead silent. You could hear a pin drop, then the whispers started, then the phones came out, then the frantic calls to trading desks around the world. His pitch was brilliant in its simplicity. Bitcoin payments could speed up processing, slash wait times from weeks to days, and here's the real kicker, give Panama complete financial independence from traditional banking systems that are increasingly controlled by geopolitical interests. But there's way more to this story than just efficiency and convenience. Remember when Donald Trump said the US should take back control of the Panama Canal? He wasn't joking around or throwing out random tweets. He was dead serious. The idea that America should reclaim one of the most strategic waterways in the world gained serious traction in certain political circles. Panama remembers that threat. They remember it very, Very well. This isn't just about making shipping faster or embracing new technology. This is Panama sending a crystal clear message to Washington. We run this canal, not you, and we'll prove it by revolutionizing how global trade works. And what better way to prove complete independence than by embracing the future of money? By accepting a currency that no government can control, no central bank can manipulate, and no political leader can weaponize? It's a power move disguised as technological innovation. Panama already accepts crypto for government services. Citizens can pay their water bills, property taxes, even traffic fines with digital currencies. But now they're talking about something even more ambitious, building a national Bitcoin reserve like a digital Fort Knox, accumulating cryptocurrency as a hedge against traditional monetary systems. If this plan goes through, and early reports suggest it's moving fast through Panama's government, Panama becomes the first country on Earth to accept cryptocurrency for international maritime tolls. Let that sink in for a moment. Picture it: massive container ships, floating cities carrying everything America consumes, paying with Bitcoin to take the shortcut between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Now, before you think this is some pipe dream cooked up by crypto enthusiasts, Panama isn't some tiny island nation experimenting with monopoly money. We're talking about a canal that handles 6% of all global trade. That's $270 billion worth of cargo every single year. More than the entire GDP of most countries flows through this 50-mile stretch of water annually. When Panama sneezes, global supply chains catch a cold. When Panama goes Bitcoin, the entire world pays attention. And here's what should really worry every American. While we're arguing about whether crypto is real money, other countries are using it to reshape global power structures. This isn't science fiction. This is June 2025. And this global race to control the future of money? America better wake up, because we're not just losing the lead. We're not even in the race anymore. The question isn't whether crypto will reshape global trade. The question is, will America adapt and lead this revolution, or get left behind watching other countries write the rules of tomorrow's economy?